This is Rico from the Boxing Tribune here with world famous trainer Rudy Hernandez.
Wow.
He's a legend in the ring, trained former world champion Giovani Hernandez, who also happens to be his little brother. Now, Rudy, I have a question for you. This is about the upcoming fight that Giovani Segura has with Ivan Calderon. How do you think that fight's going to turn out?
It's not gonna be any different than the first fight. I mean, he may be able to survive a round or two more, but at the end he'll get knocked out. I think that Giovani's right now he's in his moment, and he's been working really hard, as you can tell in the gym here. But he's just too strong, and the pressure is just gonna be too much for Calderon.
Now, Rudy, you would know that how hard Giovani hits because he spars with some of your fighters who are a little bigger than him, and those are some pretty intense sparring sessions. How hard do you think he hits? Like a lightweight, bantamweight?
I think he hits more like a featherweight. I mean, more like a super bantamweight. He's got the punching power, and but, you know, he just wear him down. He's just too strong, and the pressure that he inflicts on the fighters here is just too much for them to handle. And at 108 pounds, 112 pounds, I think he could be a world champion even up to the super flyweights, because he has that kind of power and the desire to win.
Rudy, going on to a more personal topic, which fighters are you currently training that we should be looking out for?
I got this kid named Christian Chimpa Gonzalez. He's an up-and-coming amateur. This kid is going to be something special. I think he's probably one of the best little fighters I've ever had. You know, at this age right now, where he stands, he's ahead of the game. So I think he may be something special. He has charisma, and he understands boxing, and it just comes easy to him. And you know, you can't forget Nestor Rocha. Rocha's training. And he's having problems with his eyes right now, but he should be back by May. I'm hoping that by May or June he'll be back in the ring again.
One final question for you regarding this is about another upcoming fight, Miguel Vazquez and Leonardo Zappavigna. Are you familiar with Zappavigna?
Yes, but I'm more familiar with Miguel. When Miguel first came to the gym and I saw him, I told my cousin that he would be a world champion. That there was no doubt in my mind that this kid was something special. And I think he's the guy to beat at 135 pounds. As far as others are concerned, he may not be the most exciting, but the guy can take a punch, and he's a hard-working fighter. So you know, he's got all the talent. He can take a punch, and maybe he's not that strong in punching, but he's got the ability to be able to get in and out. And again, I mean, you've seen him, and I think he's one of the guys to beat at the 135.
Now going a little further, now Zappavigna and him are matching up, and a lot of people are thinking that he's going to have issues with Zappavigna's power. But like you said earlier, how do you figure that fight's going to play out?
Well, Prescott couldn't knock him out, and Prescott can hit. Canelo couldn't knock him out, and he was fighting way above his weight class. So, I mean, what does this kid? Now, if this kid was like an Edwin Valero who can crack with one punch and put your lights out, then I understand. But when you have a lot of hand-picked fighters and you got this blown-up record of knockouts, it really doesn't mean much when you get to the championship level. If you don't believe me, ask a kid that just fought not too long ago. He's 41 years old, 41 or 42 years old. Yori Boy Campas. I mean, the guy was knocking out a lot of guys. But you know, again, well-picked opponents. But when you get into the top 10 rated contenders in championship level, you know, that punching power just doesn't seem to exist.
Thank you for your time, Rudy. I wish you and your fighters the best.
Thank you. You have a good one.